So we've had a lady bring us a vehicle. It's a Chevrolet Volt. And now they live in the mountains where Hurricane Helen has happened. Now, she hasn't driven this car in about a month. They finally were able to get to the car and just said that there's a horrendous smell in this thing, so bad that she can't drive it. Something has died somewhere and they've carried the body and put it in the car and left it. She said, look, you can keep it for as long as you want, but something's going on and I don't know what the smell is. So she's brought it to us and we're gonna try to figure out what's going on with the smell in this car. I'm telling you, I'm gonna invent a scratch and sniff sticker just for the videos. I'm Jamie Buchanan, and I've been a full-time professional auto detailer for over 32 years. I've been paid to detail and restore everything from fighter jets to multi-million-dollar cars. Any of your buddies want you to come pick them up if you had that thing. To some of the nastiest, dirtiest jobs that no one else in the world would even touch. Oh, God almighty. Now I'm here to bring you pro-level tips, tricks, and advice from professionals in the detailing industry worldwide. But here's the deal. You need to hit the like and subscribe. It's something that your mother would really want you to do. I wish you could smell that. It is, I actually would get some gloves and get a mask just because of the smell, and I don't want to touch anything that's super nasty. Then I'm gonna go and look for what smells dead. And the easiest places to look is really in the trunk area or in the heater box area where your cabin air filter, your squirrel cage, things of that nature. So that way, it's the two easiest places to look without tearing something completely apart. Nothing yet. I don't see any markings or droppings or anything, right? See a lot of hair. That's got to be a cat or a dog. That's not a mouse or a rat or a rodent. Oh yeah, buddy. So, look, something's living in here. Something's been living in here. And the insulation that's in here is actually a home insulation, like you have in the walls. That's not car insulation at all. And it's been chewing over here and moving things because the plastic is chewed through on this edge. That's actually gonna be urine or something on top of this sound deadening pad here and here. So I think I'm just gonna go ahead and take this whole box out so we can see under it. That's gonna be our easiest. That's residential insulation. They had to have been, I don't even know how that would be in there because he can't carry that far and get it in there. It's one solid piece. That's a great question. So while we're in here, I'm gonna slide the seats up and flip them up, look underneath everything, just maybe we see a tail sticking out. Maybe he got stuck somewhere. We're gonna check that out before we go to tearing anything else apart. A little bit of stuff, right? I'll take that out because that's probably coming out. So I've tore apart the trunk. I've moved and slid the seats, checked up under them in the pockets. No remnants, not really anything besides the Taj Mahal in the back. So now I'm going to go into the front. We're going to look in the heater box. He is somewhere in this vicinity. Take all the little stuff out, put it on my cart. Actually, look at there. She left me a bag. Let's put it all in her little bag. We can put that on the cart in a moment. So for safety purposes, I'm gonna undo the negative battery cable. We're going to be messing around the airbag. We don't want that to all of a sudden blow up on us.
Pull back with a little pressure.
That would be a mess. Airbag. That's why this right here is why I unplugged the battery. If for some reason that thing would ignite, it would tear me up. Right here where my finger is pointing is the fan. On this fan is a cage like a hamster runs on if you was to turn it sideways. That's what they call the squirrel cage. I'm gonna take out the cabin air filter cover. That is rough. I assure you we're getting closer. Nope. Not in there. Nice, okay. See, it's all open. So since we didn't really find any carcasses in the back and in the front, we know that we've taken out the cabin air filter, we've taken out the glove box, we've taken out the fan and the squirrel cage. I'm sure it's inside the box. Like, I know it's inside the heater box, but you can't get to it. So we're gonna actually take the seats out and the console so it's right there. Then we figure out how we break this thing open. We get our light and our mirror, and then pick up the mirror, I need to get that. And we look down in the valley and we find it. And then we say, there it is. You can smell it. We just ain't found it yet, right? Can't see it. Just the way all the bars and things are, you can't see it. Like, there's so much stuff in the way, right? Okay, I was hoping we could kind of see and kind of know, but we're just gonna take it apart. It's just how it works, right? Wow, man, wow. Smells great. Doesn't smell like pee, but man, you get over in that area, it stinks. Still no remnants, still no anything. Okay guys, so we actually have right here, it's a Calvan tool, okay? And it's actually gonna be a Wi-Fi borescope. What this thing is, you download it to your phone and it's a camera with a light on the end of it. We're actually gonna run this thing up inside the vents, and we're gonna run it inside where the squirrel cage and the fan was. We're gonna see if we can see anything. So we're gonna let you see by the screen what we're seeing. As you can see, we've got the car out, we've got it, make sure there's no remnants, anything else under the carpet. We're trying to make sure where we can find the dead carcass. So instead of taking the whole console out and removing the box, which is a lot of time and money, we're gonna save them some money by using the borescope. We're actually gonna see if we can see the dead carcass inside the box before we take it apart. It's like exploratory surgery. We're exploring before we actually do surgery. Okay, where would you like me to sit it?
You can do go down. That'll probably be easier.
Okay.
Let's go.
All right.
Where are you running it right now?
So now I'm running in where the fan was. This is inside the bottom of the box. Here's the heater core right here. See my metal vents? I'm not making the turn either. Yep, clear, look here. You can see the tunnel all the way down, right? It's made the turn. Look how dirty it is in there. Look how dirty it is inside the vent. That's my track of my light. I mean, Absolutely filthy in there, man. Okay, let's go to the other side. That's the clean air intake. So it's covered, so you can't just roll in there. See it? And ain't nothing chewed through it or nothing. She's clean. Nothing there. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. It's still going, but, right? Look at that. That's where we've been before, you see it?
Yeah.
It's like snow tracks. Where's this thing been setting for it to be that dirty in the vents, right? Okay. Can't be in here. He's been living in that. Look at all that poop in there now.
There's a hole up there big enough for him to go through. Oh.
There's where he's been living. Look at that. Good thinking, Jade. Look at here. What is that? Freaking alligator in there. Look at there. Just kidding. Smell that? It's rough. But this is where he's rocking. There it is. Wow, what a spot. So he's actually in the body weld of the car. They take plastic and cover up the body weld out here, but it's inside this metal cage. I've actually brought all kind of tools here just so I can not walk so many times and I can see kind of what works. And I'm not really for sure what's what or what is gonna work. Hit that thing. So we're just gonna kind of go at it slowly and methodically and see what we got. So now I have, you know how when you go and you spend $2 or $3 and you get that claw machine? Well, that's what we're doing. We just put our quarters in the claw machine. I'm gonna take the little claw. I'm gonna see if I can't pull it. Yeah, boy, we got us a good bit there. Not much on that one. Not much. so thin. Can't grab a whole lot, right? Got a good position now. Let's get him in there. Yeah. We are definitely stirring up a rat's nest. Not a hornet's nest, but a rat's nest, because man, does it stink. Like stink. He wasn't a good housekeeper. Not at all. Holy crap. I don't know, but it made me jump. It ain't even close to me. Look at this pile of nest that we have pulled out from inside this frame rail. Look, I know we're getting close to the thing because the more we pull out, the heavier the smell's becoming. So we're actually stirring it up and moving it around. So about any time we're actually going to see this thing emerge. You smell that? Golly. Here we go, looky there. There's his body. See it?
It's coming out the hole.
Yep. Got him. There he is. Got him by the neck. Look at that, boys. Still got a lot of vacuuming to do. But we got him, that's the main thing. Guys, here's our stinky culprit. Wow. So now we have to get our vacuum. We got to get it in the frame, subframe rail here, clean it all out, blow it out. We got to put some bioenzyme in there. Then we're going to actually get the fog machine and we're going to clean out all the vents, because I know that you saw how dusty and dirty and how bad the vents were. We're going to actually clean those out, clean the car, and we're going to take care of this thing. We're going to bring it back to life and make it visual perfection for sure. This car, I am guessing because it's an electric car, had a hidden channel that I'd never seen in a car before. Most of the time it's going to be in the heater core box, it's going to be in the trunk area or behind the dash. I've never saw a channel on the outside of the car rail and the car door where something could hide and run. I've never saw that. And for that mouse or rat to get in there was really puzzling to me, but how he couldn't get back out was very puzzling. I found all of his castle, his excrement, his sunflower seeds. I have washed all of that out. I have cleaned all that out and disinfected it. Now I have to clean the carpets and the seats to make sure they are fresh and clean and deodorized to put back in the car. But I am certain these people won't have any more problem with the smell because we have eliminated all of what could have been causing the smell. If you like the video, please like, share, subscribe. Making a comment is the best because it helps us to help you. And if you like what you see, again, like, share, subscribe, and comment, and stay tuned for the next ones because there's a lot more from where this one came from.